Josh, do you want to tell us how we get into that MADI system?
Everything revolves around the direct out Prodigy MC, which is a modular audio converter that Simon actually picked up on a job beforehand. So when we got into the pre-production on Wicked, me and Simon got together, and Simon was very passionate about building a rig specifically for Wicked. We knew the kind of challenge it was going to be. We knew there were going to be huge outdoor sets, and we knew the challenge that was going to pose. So when Simon first came to me, it seemed so simple, but the first thing he thought and the first thing he said was, I want it to be built on an Ursa cut. And it really does sound so simple, but it just absolutely changed the game in terms of portability and being able to move around set quickly and with speed.
I'll just interrupt you there, Josh, just for a second. Let me just interrupt you for a second, just for the listeners here. I've done a bunch of musicals with a bunch of really, really good Pro Tools music editors. But one thing that always frustrated me was portability of their carts. A magliner with a load of Pro Tools equipment on it is not a one-person move. Now, one of the things that I've always done, and for American listeners, you will recognize this term. You guys call it a Euro cart. Well, a Euro cart is how UK production sound mixers have always worked. And I've always used a Euro cart. I don't like everything to be boxed on my cart. I don't want it to be so big that it's a 4-person lift to get it up a set of stairs. I want to be able to get my cart up a small set of stairs on my own. And I want a big set of stairs to be navigated just by me and one other person. And I'll tell you why, guys. Because if I've got a cart which is all boxed with transit cases, it looks fantastic. But when it comes to get up those stairs quick, I tell you what the answer will be. We can't get up the stairs. We have to stay here, which will potentially put me further away from the actors, further away from the director. And so that's why I've always gone with quite a stripped down Euro cart that's reasonably light. And what I wanted to do when Josh and I started talking about building the Pro Tools rig for Wicked was I wanted him to be on exactly the same cart as me so that it was portable, so that when we needed to move fast, Josh could move that cart on his own. And I wasn't having to say to a bunch of second and third ASs, can you stop moving that JBL PA rig and help Josh with his Pro Tools cart?